Hello, families of Valour. My name is, my name changed. My name is Namuddu Elizabeth Nalongo. Where should I start from? I joined, by then it was Women of Valour. These days it's Families of Valour. I joined Families of Valour in 2019 as at work. One Thursday I was at work. One of my colleagues ran out of, who was still working. So that day she left like at 4:30. Her name is Barbara. She's part of us, Barbara Bakomereza. So I saw her go. Then I asked her while she was at that door. By then, you know that I work in a bank, by the way. Banks close at Chambogo, we close by 6. So she was running towards that door. She hadn't even said bye to us. So I asked her, Baby, where are you to? And she told me, I'm going for fellowship. So I'm like, wow, people actually pray in the middle of the week. And what should I say? And even at that point in my time, I wanted to really draw myself closer to God. Like I was looking for that kind of environment, because I'd just been transferred to that place of work, and there's where God sustains you, there's where God accommodates you. So I was looking for a place where I can pray from, a place where I can talk to God, a place where I can feel at home, because honestly I was going through some phase in my life. So when I had that, I waited. The next Thursday, I was very keen. I made sure I used to work in cash, so you have to balance. I balanced very fast, I was neat. By exactly 5, I was ready giving in my cash. So Barbara didn't know that day she was actually going to go with me. I told her, Barbara, today I want to go with you. She told me it's okay. In fact, they were still asked to come along with someone, to bring someone new to the prayer group. Oh my God, the first time I appeared in that place, we used to pray from around Chambogo, opposite the farm, before we relocated here. I felt at home. I felt at peace. I felt like, actually, it's like God had brought me and sustained me from wherever I was to Chambogo branch to make sure that I'm part of this group, or I'm part of this family. I was excited. My heart felt, I felt like, yes, this is a place I need to be. And I remember telling Barbara, I remember when we sat in that tent, the place wasn't all that, but this is a very beautiful place. I saw different cars had parked. Mercedes-Benz, Formatic, the Range Rovers, These cars were being driven by those women who are seeking God. And they were rich people. To me, they seemed like they had it all. But they didn't. They were here searching for God. Some of us don't even drive these cars, and who really don't have all these things. I mean, you don't pray the whole week, you don't go to church, and you feel like it's okay. Of course, I introduced myself to Mama. I told her the challenges I was going through. She told me, no, it's okay. You're in the right place. So the retreat comes, the 2019 retreat. Because there are different testimonies about that retreat. Everyone was telling us, please don't miss the retreat. Please don't miss the retreat. I remember we had a manager who was not giving us those leave days. Like, we're not going for leave, we're going for peak seasons and all. Somehow, in that same last week, when the next week we're going for the retreat, we got a new manager. You see how God does these things. So our new manager says, I do not want these accrued leave days for each and everyone. Everyone should take their leave. So like, who wants to take leave? Definitely, we had already asked for leave. And Baba was like, "Wanange mukama akoze eki akikoze." So we took our leave days, we paid, we went in the bus, we excited. We were basically looking towards that had actually taken us. I'd been married for 3 years and I didn't have children. In a way, maybe God wanted to draw me closer to Him. Maybe I'd gotten a wedding, I'd gotten married in a good family, I had a job at a young age. Maybe to me it seemed like it was obvious. It wasn't. So, of course, after the first year, second year, I said moving to hospital. People kept on telling me different things. You have this, you have that, you have this. And even when you take the medicine and you're not believing, and you don't even have the faith, my dear, it didn't work. So that time at Gerenge, now back to the retreat, I carried all my letters from whichever clinic, from whichever doctor. I carried everything. I had a pile of them. So I remember while at the retreat, I think Pastor Ben Ochola had come during between the morning session. That is like from 9 to 10. So I think it was one of the first people were praying, leading us into the session. So while I'm carrying my letters and I'm crying to God, and I'm like, God, enough is enough. It is my time to testify. It's my time. He came and touched me and told me, sister, it is well. This crying is done. It's over. It is your time to rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord and thank Him that He's actually going to do it. That was the first prophecy I got from Pastor. So Pastor Solomon actually did he point at me? He came to me like, sister, he mentioned a prophecy, like a Bible verse in terms of a prophecy. And he was like, sister, over something, it said something about Genesis 18:14. So, but then I had prayed the whole day and I was tired. And I think I had fasted and I was getting hungry. Towards even the eating. So I didn't really pay that much attention. So while we were back to my room while sleeping with my fellow colleagues, they're like, Liz, did you hear your testimony, your prophecy? I'm like, which one? I'm like, yeah, he mentioned some Bible verse. Over 17:18. That lady who was up, her name was whatever Liz. I don't remember her name. She was some dark lady. She told me, Liz, are you serious? You didn't hear your Bible verse or your prophecy? Then I'm like, when she told me it was 18, it was Genesis 18:14. I'm like, are you? This like, then we go to session, and then she told me, get your Bible now. So I get my Bible. Oh, when I read the prophecy, when I read the Bible, when I read the Bible verse, it was talking about, is anything too hard for the Lord? By this time, this year, Sarah shall have a son and all. Banange, Uganda, I chased the pastor. He was going. He had finished the whole session and we're back to our rooms. And we're going to have dinner. I phoned him towards his car. So I told him, hello, Pastor, you've been praying with us. My name is Elizabeth. They actually told me, you gave a Bible verse to me. It was 18:17. He told me, no. The Bible verse was 18:14. So when he said that, then he told me, I actually remember you. And he told me, sister, I know your whole I know what you're going through. It's your time to rejoice. Go back and read that Bible verse. Go pray about it, that it's going to happen. And believe God. And we believe God that this is going to happen. Oh, God. I think, I don't know, amidst all of that, or amongst all that whole, were so many ladies that had come to pray. And probably most of them were seeking for the same miracle that I'd actually come to seek for. But amongst all of them, I felt good and I felt appreciated that I was part of the people who are given prophecies. I didn't take it for granted. So I went back. I remember I went back. And whoever was telling the story, they kept on telling me, Eliza, it's well, this is the time. I think from that time when I came back towards the time of conception and all, people started dreaming about me. Like, I think God started manifesting. My sister dreamt that things are getting out of my stomach. Like, I'm yelling. Then some other person, Anna Sky, that I did not even know. I just met at work. Some new Sky. She came out of the blue and she told me, sister, I dreamt about you. She didn't know. She even didn't know. She had never told. I used to not even greet her when I used to pass by her. I would just go. So she dreamt. She's like, I dreamt they had brought 2 children. One, someone had taken the other child. Then one had. You told me stay with the child and leave the child with me. So I came and told my mother testimonies. I remember, after praying, you share. Mama told me, Liz, one thing you should do, go and buy what? Baby's clothes. Even when you're praying, let them be, they're called prayer points. Let this be your prayer points. Pray about them. This is going to happen and it is well. My dear, before I conceived, 2020, beginning of COVID, that time when COVID had just come, Uganda, I felt sick and doctors would check me and say, and I said, this is the work of the what? Of the devil. I started praying. Imagine being sick. You even don't know what you're sick of. They're injecting you with different things. They're injecting you with what and what. At some point, I told doctors, please stop injecting me. I remember we used to pray online. So while we were praying, I told the ladies, I've been sick. I don't know that the doctors are not saying what. Mama just told me, keep in what? Keep in prayer. Somehow I got okay. God knows what was coming out of me. I even don't know. I think after that time, that whole year passed. And then 2021, around, because I found out, I think I was pregnant beginning of March there. Yeah. I found out that I'd actually what? Conceived. To cut the whole story short, the babies came out early at 8 months and 4 days. So they put them in nursery. One baby came out when they couldn't actually even suckle milk. They put a tube through the nose to the stomach. We had to have nurses at home and in and out. They're costly. But God said, God had given me these miracles. God provided. My babies now are 2 years. I have very beautiful girls. I look at them and I'm like, wow, I went through all this just to get these beautiful girls. I want to tell you, Uganda or women of Valour, that whatever you are seeking for, you are in the right place. Feel at home. Actually, just keep thanking God. Stop crying, sister or brother. Stop crying. Just stop crying. Start thanking God and believing that this is going to stop. That good things are coming. Good things are coming. You are going to testify. You are going to thank God. And you even forget those bad days that you used to have. My name changed. I'm a happy soul, and I'm very grateful to Women of Valor, for Mama, and everyone who participates in this fellowship, because it's of God and it's a place to be.